Welcome to No Movies in Hell.
I'm LaClaw Scott, and today we are reviewing Jurassic World Dominion.
Which just came out this week, and I saw the premiere, I guess, show because it had a Q&A live with the cast, and we do have footage of that posted on our Patreon page, which was great. They were doing it live stream. AMC was live streaming the Q&A to all of their IMAX screenings that evening, the 7:00 IMAX screening on Thursday. And it included Trevorrow, Bryce Dallas Howard, Jeff Goldblum, a couple other people, Emily Carmichael. Because I haven't really watched any of the other Jurassic movies. I don't really know, other than the big names.
Yeah.
But it was fun, and it was nice to go and see the Q&A as like a bonus. Unlike Crimes of the Future, this Q&A did not have, it wasn't just included in with your regular ticket price. There was an upcharge for it, but it wasn't that
really
much.
wow. Yeah.
But it was a little bit different too, because for Crimes of the Future, the Q&A was at the end, where this one was at the beginning. I don't know. Hopefully I will experience more as the summer releases come out, but I've only really gone to 2 Q&As through AMC that were open to the general public. So I'm not really sure how they normally set them up or what they usually charge for them. But it was great, and it was fun to see. I don't really have strong feelings about the movie itself. But the overall experience was fun.
That's good. Yeah, I think Q&As will be back this summer, which is great. And I think that's a great perk of living in the city, of seeing the actors and actresses and talk about, what they've worked on for a couple months and get everybody excited about seeing the movie. I agree. So I've been following the Jurassic Park world since the reboot, I guess, or the new Jurassic World a couple of years ago. This movie, they brought back Dr. Alan Grant and Ellie and Dr. Ian Malcolm, alongside your Bryce Dallas Howard character, your Chris Pratt character. And there's so many things I had to process, I guess, especially after the last movie, where it's just kind of dinosaurs and people just coexist. It's sure, yes, that would totally happen. And I think in one of the first scenes, they throw up some stats with there's 37, dinosaur related deaths a year. And I'm just you got to be kidding me. Those stats are wrong. You know why? Because if you get any, holiday, we have 4th of July is a dinosaur buffet. So there's no way that would happen where there's less incidences of you running into or being killed by a dinosaur than, I don't know. My level of belief that this would happen is we are more likely to have a pandemic than we are to live or coexist with dinosaurs. With that said, the story, this film wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary to bring back these classic characters for them to kind of explain why they weren't in the rest of these films and how they have to help out now. It was just too tedious of a task. What they did with the girl this time, and kind of her backstory changed a little bit. And I was just as soon as they started talking about how, spoiler alert, basically she cloned herself to fix cells, I was just this goes against the previous movie. And then the previous Jurassic World movie, I was oh, just, whatever, toss it out the window at this point. So it was just interesting to see, these action scenes and what's going on, and these characters and how they're evolving. So it was a true popcorn, sit back and take my money.
Right. I get to sit in the air conditioning for a couple hours. It was almost 3 hours.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize, I guess, how long the movie was, because there were so many trailers. And there were half-hour trailers where I went to go see it.
Wow. So we got to skip the trailers because of the Q&A being
nice.
Beforehand. So but it was still 3 hours. The the movie itself. I think 247 or something like that. But well, let's go to the slides and I'll say what I have to say.
But I think the movie was just kind of self-aware of like, oh, we know these moments are when the people are going to laugh or they'll be in awe. And it clearly didn't happen in the theater I was in. So I don't know if like when you went to go see it, there were a bunch of like fans that were clapping or, you know, yelling at the screen when people showed up or did things or, but in my sleepy theater, no one did anything. And that's where I noticed those moments where the movie expected you to have some type of audible praise or feel something.
Because I went to the Q&A, like the people who were there, and I saw Q&A and IMAX, like the people who were there paid extra to go, like they were fans.
Mhm.
And so they were very enthusiastic throughout the movie. I don't know, it just seemed like a creature horror movie, right? Like if you had said this is Godzilla versus, I mean, it's the same to me as a Godzilla movie. And so I felt like if you use that as a comparison, then it's actually pretty good version of that because they have a big budget. So, you know, in the Q&A, they said they had 27 animatronic dinosaurs in some scenes. Like, so, you know, the production, I like the lab that was, they are
Oh
touring.
yeah, the underground lab.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was very well done from a production standpoint. So I gave them points on production quality and set and special effects. It seemed good. And cinematography, I liked the Malta shots. The fact that they went to Malta and didn't just put it like somewhere they had easy access to
That's true.
was nice.
Yeah, they kind of went all over the world with this one. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I gave points. The rest of it, I mean, I didn't think the story was very good.
No.
I didn't think the soundtrack was, I thought the soundtrack could have been better.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if John Williams did the soundtrack for this one. I was expecting it kind of like the first one because they brought back all these characters and these characters have their own, you know, sound. But gosh, I really, you know, Sam Neill and Laura Dern and Jeff Goldblum, this was just such a waste of their time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Laura Dern's, and I just thought like her character, I don't know, I just didn't believe it. Like,
Yeah. Like, you really had to go and get Dr. Alan Grant to help you with some samples. But of all the other different things that happen, like no word from them. Like there was they revived the park in the previous movie, not the previous movie, the movie before, and nobody did anything. Okay.
yeah, one of the things that I like about Laura Dern is that she plays a very strong female character. And in this, she was kind of like, oh, what do we do? Like, I need you to come help me with this. I need you, like, people will listen to you.
Yeah.
People will listen to you. Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm like, yeah, actually, I didn't like that. Like, oh, I need your help because they won't listen to me. And it's like,
you should show them that bug. I would listen to you if you showed me the giant locust.
Exactly. I was just like, this is insane. Yeah. So many questions that, you know, sometimes I just don't want the answer to. And this is the movie I don't want the answers to.
But we can check big blockbuster off the list, one of them.
Yeah. Pre-summer. Yeah, summer movie. This one, not so much. But it's okay because there's so much more we gotta power through.
So much. Do you have anything to plug in this episode?
So I actually thought about it. I think Lightyear is coming out this week. So I'm actually interested in seeing it. You know, nothing like a Disney Pixar until we get to Thor Love and Thunder, which I will definitely be seeing.
Yes, that looks very fun.
Very excited. What do you have to plug, Chris?
Nothing. I don't think. I am excited for like the stuff that's coming out. I wish it were spaced out a little bit more, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna
figure it out.
Yes. I have a friend who calls situations like this the death march of fun. Like it's all fun stuff, but it's so much and you just have to keep going.
It's very true. Yeah, it's kind of like I wouldn't say lull, but it's kind of like the oh crap before everything gets fun. Anticipation.
Yes. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.